Let's keep it rolling.
Okay, so here's more.
Але стільки зброї не
He says, we were now been given so much weaponry, not because some say the West is helping us. So they've been given all this weaponry from the West. And some say it's because they want to help you. And he says, no, that's not why.
тому, що ми хороші, як нам кажуть, нам допомагає Захід, бо вони хочуть нам блага, тому що ми виконуємо
He
задачі
says, not because the West wants the best for us, but because we perform the tasks set by the
Заходу.
West.
Тому що ми єдині, хто готові
Because we are the only ones who are ready to do them.
виконувати, бо нам весело, нам прикольно.
Because we have fun. We have fun killing and we have fun fighting.
Вбивати і прикольно воювати. І вони думають, вау, давайте вже, подивимося,
And they're like, wow, let's see what's going to
що це
happen.
буде. Тому виник цей новий альянс, про який зараз говорять там Туреччина.
And that is the reason for the new alliance, Turkey, Poland, Britain, and Ukraine. So he's saying, we're starting this whole new thing. There's going to be a whole new power alliance, and it doesn't rely on NATO.
Польща, Британія, Україна. Тут ми тут флагман. Тому що ми
We are the flagman here because we have started a war. He's taking credit for starting this war with Russia. We have started a war that has not been seen for 60 years.
хотіли війну, якої не було вже останніх 60 років. Так от, уявіть,
So imagine how many weapons we have, how many veterans that we have.
скільки в нас ветеранів. А тепер уявіть,
And imagine
виникає
Russia
Росія,
falls
вона
apart.
розвалюється. Тобто
And
виникає
it turns into
5
5
Росій,
different
народ,
Russians or something
на
like that.
європейському континенті.
We have the most javelins on the European continent. Maybe only the UK has more javelin missiles than they do.
Тільки в Британії там, здається, більше. Ви розумієте, цей потенціал
The potential of those armed forces will immediately become a problem for all
цих
those who
збройних сил,
oppose
це
us.
стане проблемою зразу для всіх, хто зараз там десь там намагається робити хеньки.
For all those who are trying to give us problems.
І оце от є наша
It is our joy and our
це наша
sorrow.
печаль. Чому, щоб ви розуміли,
You
чому
need
так
to
все важко?
understand
Не тому,
why. Yes, it is hard, not because we are Ukrainians and our asses suffered for
що
300
українці
years.
300 років, наша дупа страждала. Чому ж нарешті влада до нас?
Why finally everything good, not just given to us? We're such good people. So he's mocking people as being crybabies, saying that. And so, but the real reason he says,
Ми хочемо в Європу.
and he said, oh, those people, we want to join Europe. He doesn't want. This is what he
Величезна,
says.
потужна держава.
No, we are a huge, powerful state. And if we come to power, it will be both joy and problems for the whole world.
І якщо ми прийдемо до влади, це буде і радість, і проблеми для всього світу. Тому це величезна амбітна
Therefore, it is a huge, ambitious task. We live in a very cool time. I don't know what this translation means. That's a weird translation. We live in a very cool time.
Тому перед нами стоять надзвичайно
And that is why there is an extremely ambitious, cool goal. See, I don't know what that means.
амбітна, класна ціль. Не просто стати там частиною
Not just become part of a European family that has already collapsed.
європейської сім'ї, яка вже там розвалилася. А це є вже
This is about new political alliances on the global level, new political challenges.
політичні альянси вже глобального рівня, нові політичні виклики.
So let's just recap what he said. Ukraine is being armed as pawns of the West because we have fun killing. We have started a war. We have the most javelins on the European continent, and the European family has already collapsed, and Maidan would have been a gay parade if not for the Nazi influence. And so that guy's the leader of the C-14s. The C-14s was started as a youth wing of the Svoboda party, founded by Ole Tenahambak. Is that how do you say his name, Max? Tianbach. And he's pictured there. Here he is shaking hands. So this guy, who's big neo-Nazi, shaking hands with this guy, who's our president. C-14 signed an agreement with Kiev city government to patrol its streets in early 2018. And what happened? Well, months later, it began a campaign of pogroms against Romani camps. So that's gypsies, right? And so they're going around killing them.
They're beating them, and it was sort of an official city program that they went down to the train station or the train tracks and just pepper sprayed a bunch of very destitute Roma people and chased them away and brutalized them.
So let me just say C-14, the 14 in C-14 refers to the 14 words coined by American neo-Nazi David Lane, And those words are, we must secure the existence of our people and future for white children. Funded by that guy I just showed you shaking hands with Joe Biden and a guy named Andriy Parubi, who served as the chairman of Ukrainian parliament from 2016 to 2019. So do you see where I'm getting at when I?
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Are you guys seeing it too? It's interesting because there really are Nazis at play in this whole entire thing. Meanwhile, in America, anybody who's not going along with the agenda is being called a Nazi. Right? So it's honky clown world again. But I stopped in the middle. It's 25 minutes long. You can check it out on Jimmy Dore show on YouTube. Oscars disaster. ABC threatened to cancel broadcast unless Academy cut categories from live telecast. Faced with collapsing ratings, ABC reportedly threatened to cancel this year's Oscars unless the Academy took the drastic step of cutting several categories from the live telecast. The ultimatum came amid an effort to avoid another catastrophe like last year's, which drew a record low of around 10 million viewers. The number represented a whopping 58% drop from the previous year's Oscars, which itself had hit a new low. We were told we'd have to sacrifice something or we were going to lose the whole show, a source told Hollywood Reporter, which has chronicled the nasty infighting that has resulted from categories including film editing and original score being dropped from the live show. That's crazy. Those are two huge categories.